Hey everybody, Black Ninja 797 here, and welcome back to another episode of Call of Duty Zombies Myth-Busting Mondays. And in today's video, for the final myth, we are going to be seeing if whether or not that you can fall down in the elevator shaft of Die Rise and still survive. How, you may be asking? Well, my friends, you will just have to watch the video and find out. If you guys end up enjoying today's video, please make sure you drop a like. And if you have a myth of your very own that you would like to be featured in next week's episode, please put them here in the comment section down below. Or if you also would like to, you can put them in my Discord server, which is going to be a link down below in this video's description. But with all that being said, guys, I hope you end up enjoying this week's episode of Call of Duty Zombies Myth-Busting Mondays. Myth. Does the chopper gunner in Cold War have enough duration to kill the Megaton and his split variants in one go? Alrighty guys, so myth number 1 is going to be submitted in by Tyler. Now for those of you guys that don't know, in Cold War you can actually use kill streaks as a method of killing zombies, which is pretty neat. Now the chopper gunner is one of these available kill streaks. So I'm going to call it in right now and see if whether or not that I can use it to kill the Megaton zombie. Now, the way that the chopper gunner works is that it highlights anything in the nearby area, yellow for friendly and red for enemy. But unfortunately, when I call in the chopper gunner, I can't see any red highlights that give away the Megaton's location. It is just left completely blank, and all I just see is me. Now, here's the thing, is that I'm not saying that you can't kill the Megaton, but I don't know how the hell that you're supposed to find him, because if the chopper gunner doesn't show any red highlights, I don't know where to shoot. And I unfortunately was not able to kill him because of this. So I'm going to only be able to leave the myth at plausible because I didn't even get a chance to shoot the Megaton, so I don't know if it could kill him, but I would like to assume it would. It's just that you have to know where to end up putting the chopper gunner. Myth. On Moon, if you keep the power off and lure the astronaut zombie to the biodome, can you use the blast from killing him to jump on a risen jump pad? Alrighty guys, so myth 2 is going to be submitted in by Lava. Now after waiting a millennia for the astronaut to get here because he is so slow, I am now going to shoot him in the head so that way when I end up having my character bounce backward, I will hopefully land on a jump pad. Alright, so I think I'm in the best position I could possibly be, so I'm about to walk up to the astronaut and shoot him in the head. But he didn't really launch me that far, or at least it's not as far as I think he was going to. I got shot more horizontally than vertically. Now, you could argue that maybe it was just the angle I was at, but I really don't think that I was anywhere close. I think it's safe to say it's busted because even though I didn't have the best visual angle, I can just tell the way that my character was going, he wasn't going to make it. Myth. Can you kill a denizen that is riding you by cooking a grenade? Okay guys, myth 3 is submitted in by Nitwit. Now to get the grenade to explode in the way I want to, I'm going to hold it preemptively. I'm going to hold it, and then I'm going to let the denizen jump on me, and if I do this, it does indeed allow me to save myself, because the grenade ends up exploding by the time I let it go. As long as your character is within the blast radius of that grenade that you throw away, you will be able to blow up the denizen and be able to get him off your head, so you don't have to resort to stabbing. Which means that myth 3 is confirmed. Myth. Can you shoot Leroy with a single fire weapon and not upset him? Alrighty guys, so myth number 4 is submitted in by the myth-busting team. So now I'm going to unlock Leroy out of his jail cell, and in a second here, I'm going to shoot him with my M1911, which is a single fire bullet gun. And I'm going to only shoot him once, just to see what he does. If I end up shooting him and he runs away, the myth is busted. If I shoot him and he stays put, the myth is confirmed. So what happens if I shoot Leroy? If I shoot him once, it looks like he doesn't do anything, which is surprising. I even did it again, and once again, he just does not react. I mean, he does do a little bit of a flinch and does get spooked, but not enough that he runs away. And I do this by shooting him in multiple locations. I shoot him in the legs, I shoot him in the butt, I shoot him in the face. Every single one of these doesn't upset him until I shoot multiple times, and then he will end up trying to go back to his jail cell. So this is interesting. The myth is confirmed. After all these years, I just thought that Leroy would end up being spooked no matter what. But I think the hesitancy to shoot him at all and not test this for myself is probably the reason why I assumed this for so long. So yeah, if you shoot Leroy only once, don't sweat it guys. It only matters if you shoot him with like an automatic weapon or if you deliberately spam him. Alrighty guys, and now it is time for the final myth of the episode. And once again, it's going to be, can you fall in the elevator shaft of Die Rise and still somehow survive. What is exactly what we are going to do to be able to end up pulling this sort of cool trick? It's not hacking, it's not mods, it's something a lot more simpler than that, and I will show you right now. Myth. Can you survive falling down the elevator shaft in Die Rise if you mantle onto another floor? Alrighty guys, so the final myth is submitted in by the myth busting team. So yeah, this is basically how I'm going to test this. If you guys don't understand what I'm referring to, let me explain. So in Die Rise, when you're ending up taking the elevators around for a method of transportation, if the elevator is like really far down and you're really far up, all the other elevator floors that are underneath of you in between the actual elevator itself and you are still open. So if I want to get into a lower floor and I don't exactly want to wait for an elevator to show up, hypothetically speaking, I should just be able to fall myself and be able just to mantle into the other floors by just grabbing onto them with spacebar. And that's what I'm going to test right now. I'm going to disable God mode and just fall backwards and see if I can save myself. So here we go. And it looks like when I hit spacebar, what do you know? It works. I know my reaction is very casual in this video, but I promise you when I did this the initial first time, I was like, that's cool as hell, and I was honestly surprised it worked. So yeah, if you fall down the elevator shaft, guys, just make sure that you are looking into the floor that you wish to end up being on, and just hit whatever your mantle button would be, spacebar on PC, or X or A if you are on PlayStation or Xbox. But yeah, the final myth is confirmed. But yeah, everybody, that is going to be here for today's episode of Call of Duty Zombies Myth-Busting Mondays. And I do truly hope you guys ended up enjoying it. If you did, please consider dropping a like, comment, subscribe, follow, and all that beautiful stuff. And once again, if you have a myth of your very own that you would like to have be featured in next week's episode, you can either put them here in the comments down below of this video, or if you want to, you can also put them in my Discord server, which is going to be linked down below in this video's description. It can be about any of the Treyarch Zombies games. It can be World at War, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4, and finally Black Ops Cold War. Feel free to submit as many as your heart's content. All I just ask is that you please do not submit any for Vanguard. But with all that being said, guys, I truly hope you end up enjoying seeing another YouTube video for the most unique YouTubers are ever going to see. Thank you for watching, guys. Love all of you, and peace out.
Hey, meme lords. Jesus here. And you better have enjoyed that video there by the Eternal God Daddy Ninja. You should probably subscribe too, or the mighty Moab will come for your balls. If you enjoyed the video, you might like it too. And give me the memes. Flash, bang, boom!
Ready?
Yeah. Oh, the fucking elevator gets in the way.
Oh shit.
You want to do it with the other one?